Sass in the City, baby.
Hey.
Welcome to another episode of Sass in the City. This particular episode is going to be very interesting. Ladies, are y'all ready?
I'm ready.
We're ready.
We got some menses that have joined us
The leather.
for this particular podcast. Now, just to set up the stage, this is based on silk and leather. Silk meaning female.
That's us.
Yes. Leather meaning them.
That's us for sure.
Okay. And just to kick it off, let me introduce you guys to the men of the hour. We have Eric Williams.
Hey, Doug,
What's
what's
going
happening
on,
with
Eric?
you? What's going on?
And we got
Hey.
Mosan Moore.
Hey everybody. Hello ladies, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Welcome,
Thanks for
fellas.
coming.
Yeah,
On
yeah.
football day. Thanks for.
Right,
We
right.
feel so
It is
special.
football
Yes.
day.
We feel special because
Right,
you guys
right.
made it. So thank you so much. Y'all feeling nice? Got
Oh,
your
yeah,
little
heck
stuff nice
yeah.
on ice?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice on ice. I will order it that way.
Feeling
Give me a
nice on
glass
ice.
of nice on ice.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, this is about relationships. So, what we want to talk about today is dating in 2022. Okay? And it can be in any situation, whatever it is. You know, it's nothing specific to yours. You don't have to drop names or nothing. But we just kind of want to get in the minds of situations of what's really going on right now as far as dating. Has it just gone left? What do you guys feel as far as your dating lives right now?
I mean, dating in 2022 is definitely different than, when we was younger. I
Right.
mean, it's so much out there, it's so different. It's just different. It's definitely different.
Different
Women are different, men are different. So definitely women are a lot more aggressive, I see these days. You know what I'm saying? Women is definitely aggressive. They put up with a lot more BS, I think, than they did in the past. So that has caused men to be maybe a little more lazy than they were in the past.
Okay. That is interesting.
If you accept a certain thing, then that's what a man is going to give you.
Right.
Huh.
Right.
Set the bar higher, ladies.
Yes.
Well, that's
higher
what we said.
bars.
Exactly.
Okay, so again, when you say more or less aggressive, do you mean in terms of us being dominant when you say aggressive? Is that like, or just in action? Like we're more doers? Or do you mean aggressive in like telling you what to do and
No,
where
I think
you need to be?
I think some women to get at you more these days.
Okay, you mean
than
the initial contact.
initially
Okay.
women to get at you more than I think back in the day.
How do you feel about that? How do men feel about women literally walking up like, "What's up, baby?"
It's cool. I ain't got
you
no problem
like
with
it?
it. Hell yeah. Let me know you want me. Shit.
So you're
Don't
okay,
sit here.
you're
Don't sit.
okay with a drink being sent to you and a woman starting a conversation. That doesn't look desperate to you.
You can take me shopping.
I'm sure.
Hey, Daddy.
What?
Okay.
What about
Let
you,
me
Mo?
get-
You
Yeah, what's
you
going on?
again?
You too quiet over there. You need to come on and speak up a little bit.
When we talk about the aggressive women, I think you should continue being aggressive. If you see something out there that you want, you should go get it.
Go
Right.
get that.
You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
So it
But
don't
you-
take away from the make the women feel like a man doesn't have to be a man. It's okay to be the role reverse.
No, we're people. We're equally the same. We both have two eyes. We have a nose, a mouth, so we can speak to each other. We can look at each other. It's just, what's going to happen after we get introduced to each other? I might see you and think you're beautiful, but you're with your people. I might not say anything, but you're thinking the same thing that I'm thinking.
Right.
Why let this opportunity go by?
So why don't
Come holler at me.
Right. Cause y'all be with a
I
group.
gotta put a pin in that real
Okay.
quick now. When you just said come holler at me,
Yeah.
well, why don't you say anything at the
Well,
time
if you're
when you saw
because
her?
sometimes it's rude. Sometimes it's rude. Sometimes you're in a different situation. You don't know. You don't want to walk over there and be overly aggressive because then when I walk away, say for instance you weren't feeling that. Now it's just a weirdo just came over here and just busted into your conversation, your little group feel.
Right.
Yeah, but
Especially
guys-
when y'all in a group.
But guys used to have
Especially
that,
when y'all in a
tough
group,
skin
though.
Before though, you guys
Well,
used
you
to
know.
feel like, okay, if I just shot my shot and now she's not feeling okay, you guys are on to the next.
Right.
Y'all used to dust that off in the '90s. I'm telling you,
And that's cool. We still got
It
that.
happened.
But why can't y'all be aggressive also?
I think
Why can't-
that's something because I've been in situations where we've all been in a group, girls, and then the guy will send his boy over there, like tell her, and then we'll be like, Why he couldn't come over here?
We always
Right.
say that.
Right.
So now you're saying that you guys feel totally different. See, this is good to know because you guys feel the whole opposite. We're thinking, why don't you come over there? And you're thinking, why don't you come over here?
And what happens?
Why
What
can't
happens
you?
after that?
Nothing.
Nobody's talking.
See, right?
Nobody's
Y'all both
saying
leave
that's
like,
what
damn.
damn single people right about now. Nobody's talking.
But the thing is with social media, with everything is just different. You know, people are taking pictures of each other. You think you're taking a selfie. Next thing you see yourself over there.
Oh,
and you
man.
got captions of you over there.
Oh, you done got, I done got food.
No,
Oh, my
you know,
goodness.
you can get YouTube real quick. You slip and fall. Anything can happen in life. You know,
Yeah.
social media is
You
just
get
different.
caught
So
up
when
on
you
it.
you're over here trying to talk to someone, you don't want to put your full emotion into it.
Yeah.
It's much different back in the day. If I did come over to you guys in a group and I'm trying to holler at one of you, you'll politely walk over to the other side. Now, sometimes people are trying to make an extra scene.
Right.
You know
Who
what
want to
I'm
get
saying?
embarrassed?
Right. So
No.
do I
So
really
it
take
seems
that
like
chance?
men have now become a little bit more sensitive to that now, where you guys are really looking at us to where you're equaling us to
To
you guys'
us.
level.
Yeah.
Whereas we
It
used
shouldn't have
to
never
be on a
been.
different level, like silk and leather.
Right.
That's a material, of course, but there's a different texture between
And I don't
the
think
two.
I don't think it's sensitive, but it's more. Well, shit. Why I gotta put up with that? I ain't gotta. Shit. If she want me, she can holler at me.
What are you willing to?
Where's the man, though? Where's the man? Okay,
It's
now
still
where is
there.
the
It's
texture
still
of it?
there.
Let me explain. Draw it up. Let me see him.
Now I can still get at you, right? That ain't no problem. But why is it that I always have to get at you?
Okay, so you
why is
want
it
it
that
to
I
be-
always got to be the one to approach you? Why is it I always got to be the one to make the first move? Men, like I said, men want to feel wanted. Damn, do she want me like I want her? She looking at me, I'm looking at her.
We do
Shit.
reciprocate, though, E.
When,
we are
though?
very
When we're
reciprocating.
in
I'm not saying it
We're
like
into
that.
you.
I'm not
When
saying
we
it like
in
that.
there.
Okay.
If you get the number, that's one indication. Not always, but
But I'm talking about
indication.
even before we get the number, even before we get to that
we will
point.
stare you down.
Okay.
How about
If
that?
you
That's
stare,
me.
Yes,
There's an eye
That's
contact.
me.
Look,
If I keep
smile.
looking at you and you and I keep catching eyes, then you slow or something wrong with you or you connected.
well, stop peeping and start speaking.
I'm not gonna do it.
See, right
Now,
there. That's what I'm
old
talking
school.
about.
I so am
But
old
that's- but
school.
that's what I'm talking
I will
about,
not
though.
approach a man, nor will I send him a drink.
So you just
But
so then you may have just missed out on a great man
no,
because you refuse to
I
speak to
feel
him.
men are chasers, and that's it. And I'm dying.
Natural
I'm
hunters.
dying.
Okay.
No doubt. I'm with that 100.
They are chasers.
That wasn't the question from the beginning. We didn't turn it all the way around.
Well, aggressive
So,
means chasers,
yeah.
which means go after it, means get it.
But yeah,
and
no,
I'm
no,
not.
but the lioness, she's aggressive. She don't let you can't
Man,
come
she go out
around.
and do all the hunting.
Right
She's
there,
very
yeah.
protective.
And do all the hunting. She do all the hunting.
So you know it.
But again, nobody's no animal here. I
Well,
just say
we got animal
chase.
instincts
It's the-
now.
It.
no,
But
but
I'm in
we should
agreement.
do
It
that.
could be a twofold, you know.
But the man should.
If that's
do
what you
more.
really want.
The man should do more.
Amen.
But if you allow me to do more, see, that's where the compromise. You can learn if a relationship is going to make it from the beginning. Because if you're not compromising from the beginning, you're not going to compromise in the middle, and that's the end. It's over.
Talk about it.
That's good to hear, but usually
very
people
true.
send the representative. That's what you come with first. You putting your best foot forward
Because
first.
I feel
That's
like a
on both
king,
sides, though.
but I feel
Yeah,
like a
so-
king.
both
So I'm gonna send, I'm gonna send my
You gonna
messenger over
send-
there.
Right.
That's what a
But
king does.
You don't. For me, I'm not gonna be aggressive until I feel safe. Like
Okay.
that, I know that you like me, and I know that we got this mutual thing going on.
I get
Then you
that.
could see my aggression. I'm not about to show my hand because I got to get you in there first, or you got to get me in there.
Well, you
first.
ain't got to necessarily show your hand, but
I'm not gonna show any aggression.
okay, but there's nothing wrong with walking up to a dude or in a club situation.
And I have
if you
done that before.
See, okay.
But I wasn't walking up to a guy with I want to get at you. I'm just a cool
Oh, no.
person.
Yeah.
I'm really a cool
It's
person,
that
and
energy.
it could translate into she want me, and that still happens. Oh, she's so nice. I don't want you. I just thought
Out
you
of-
were
out of
cool to
10
have a
females,
conversation with.
I
I don't
might
want you to
take
get
So,
it
so why that don't go the same for
That's
men?
aggressive.
Yeah, that's aggressive.
Why that don't go the same for men?
because y'all got a way of
That's a
the way y'all looking. What's up?
It's a
B?
difference
If
in
I'm just
everybody.
if I'm just being cool with you,
Well, I say,
you know,
I-
all of a sudden it turned into, well, I don't want you like that. With them, I didn't want you like that. I was
Say
just
that.
being nice.
Say that.
But
I
it
was
can
just being
be
cool
an
with you.
attraction. It can be an attraction. I'm not gonna like nobody the first time I see him. No way. It
Right.
might be an attraction.
I think you cute.
Right.
I think, you know,
I think you
well,
look good.
that outfit you have on
I
goes
like your
well
hands,
with your eyes.
Hands look
You know,
good.
it all works.
We go back to the
together, but
hands.
We're not.
Nice
we're not-
compliment.
Yeah, that's
Right.
it. We're not
You know,
going to do
I
too much
might
of
like
anything.
you. We might eye each other, you know, but okay, I will say I'm not that woman that is going to make the first effort. You know, we're going to eye, like Kenya said, we're going to look, you know, but I do want the man to approach and say, hey, how you doing? Can I buy you a drink?
Right.
Notice you over there.
Right.
And then they're going to be
Looking
stuck
lovely.
to you like a malignant mole.
And
for
you
the
know,
rest of the
our
night.
eyes, and our eyes are gonna tell it too. You guys already know, but you guys should feel good about being able to woo a female when you could go up there and talk to her.
No, that
sweet.
doesn't stop.
and
That
yeah.
You know what
doesn't
I mean?
never
That's,
stop.
That's
That,
a part
right.
of being a man. I
Again,
thought.
it
I thought
is.
the
We
fun
was
and
talking
the
about
chase
the
is
aggressive
exciting to
person.
get her.
It is.
So
it
let's
is.
not
all,
lose that.
Yeah, all that is good and cool. All
Okay.
I'm saying is,
She
sometimes,
starts the car.
sometimes, all I'm saying, no, all I'm saying is, sometimes it's nice when a woman does something first.
So what
And
about
I don't think there's
dates?
nothing wrong with
What
that.
do you think about dates? First meeting. You guys been talking on the phone. Let's say 2 weeks. Or 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Let's just say 2 weeks.
They would like want to take you out 2
Marcy
days
wanna go
after they meet you.
I was going to say,
I'm sure
yeah.
she's a beast. So everybody may not be on Marcy's scale. We're busy. So I'm saying 2 weeks. Let's just
That
say.
ain't on my
Okay.
scale.
Schedules is whatever. So
Yeah,
2 weeks.
sometimes it conflicts.
What's your first
what
date
would be
like?
your first date?
Yeah.
Be?
I'm old school. I'm gonna pay for the date.
And are you
I-
humping?
And
I-
are you
I-
initiate?
I just want to know. Are you humping on the first
Yes.
date?
If she let me,
Oh,
why
You
wouldn't
wanna hump
I?
on the first date?
You don't know her though.
I
You're
mean,
cool with that?
Are you always wanting to hump on the first date? Because we gonna definitely let it be known
Yes.
right now.
am
Watch
I always,
out,
am I always,
ladies.
no, am I always wanting to hump on the first
Yeah.
date? Well, let me say this: if I'm getting at you, then naturally I want to have sex with you, because I'm not getting at you and not wanting to have sex with you. Why would I get at you?
But the first date?
But the first date, if you let me, I mean, now I'm not gonna push the issue.
Or you're not gonna say, "Come over to my house"?
No, I ain't got. No,
Let
I
me
ain't
give you
got.
a
No,
massage.
no, I ain't.
But
I ain't got to
you-
push.
your
The,
back
I ain't got to
hurt.
push the issue.
Would you think of the woman different if she humped you the first day?
We grown.
But I'm
I-
just
no,
saying, in
I-
your mind, would you think like, oh, she must be doing this?
He would just
often?
think she was aggressive.
I was
Right. Back in the day when I was young, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, well, shit, is she doing this with me? She doing this with everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That
So
was
what
that
was
was
that was an immaturity back then, or do you just think
just being. I think being young.
thinking different?
You know what I'm
people
saying?
still think like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
some
do.
people do.
They do.
But now, as I'm older, it's like, well, shit. She grown. If this what she want to do, this what she want to do.
I
Don't necessarily
respect
mean
that.
she do it with everybody. She might do it with everybody.
Oh shit.
I don't know. But I might have a conversation with you and kind of fill out your history.
So what's
find out
considered
what you
your,
want
your
to.
first date? I want to know your setup, and what does that what does that look like if you're taking a woman out on a date? Both of you guys, I want to know what that looks like. What do you guys put in as far as effort?
She thinking lobster, huh? I'm thinking Burger King.
I ain't going.
No. What about you?
I'm gonna meet someone somewhere. I'm not gonna really, unless we've been talking or something
Yeah.
similar. I'm not.
Pulling up.
That's not your-
we're not riding together because we
Right.
may not be leaving together. So,
Man, that's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
why I love
Plenty of
you.
times I done said, let's
That's
go to
why I love
lunch.
you.
Because,
Meet you
see, with
somewhere.
lunch,
Yeah.
lunch is cool. Because if it don't work out, I still got the rest of my day, the rest of the night to go do and hook up with somebody else.
You know
Yeah.
what? You know what?
Busy
Good
body.
So
morning. Good
you're a
morning.
multiple
Busybody.
dater in one day. How many dates have you done in one day? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I haven't done a lot of dates in one day.
Mm.
But I've slept
But
with a
you've
lot
seen-
of women in one day.
Okay.
Now we talking about current, or was this back in the day?
This was back in the day.
Yeah, okay.
back in the day,
Yeah.
back in the day,
Are
way long
Are
time
you still
ago.
there?
Back in
Are
the
you
day?
still there?
Am I still there? No, I'm not still there now.
You done got tired.
But back in, yeah.
So you-
Is
Back
one
in
night
time.
you
stands
lessen
different
the
now
numbers.
as you're older?
Do people look at one night stands differently now?
What are they?
Right.
See?
Right.
Tell the truth. What are they?
I don't know. I've never done it one night.
I've never had one either.
You sure?
I've never.
No, you just didn't know. I'm just saying, you just didn't know. The dude that didn't come back, that was his one night stand. It just
Right.
lasted longer. It might have took him 6 months to get that one night stand,
But
but it was a one night stand.
Right.
Oh yeah, no. A lot of people don't think about what one night stands really are.
I thought a one night
Okay, so
stand
what
is
you
where
s-
you meet somebody,
Uh-huh.
like maybe
Call it
like
what
that
you-
day,
yeah,
like
well,
in
you
the
might
club,
say that.
You hit them, and that's it.
That's
And
it.
Been
that's
there, been there,
it.
done
That's
that.
and
But
That's what-
and the
that's what
first
most
time of
people-
meeting someone is
That
what I
that is
thought it
what
was.
most people think, but a lot of people think the first time, if I don't like it and I'm gone, it was
night.
it
Well,
was
that's
a
a
one
go,
night.
too.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
a
gone.
Curved or
But
ghost.
that makes
Because
It's the
women,
same
y'all may have
thing.
slept with a dude one time and been like, oh,
I'm
no,
not
I'm cool
messing
on
with him no more.
That, that shit was
And-
whack.
It wasn't right.
It just
It
didn't
was
work.
terrible. It was whack.
It was
though.
a one night
You good.
stand. I don't care how people put it. You guys can look at it your way. That's just how I look at it.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. I'm just giving my
That's
opinion.
yours, right? Okay, I get it.
Right. No, it's fine.
That's it.
But in the
It's fine.
old school sense of one night stand, yeah, been there, done that.
Okay.
Meet somebody at a
Just
club.
nasty.
Hell yeah.
Well, okay, but
Meet
tell
him
me
at the
this.
club.
You meet
go
him at the
home.
club,
Man.
and you go home, right? But if you liked it, did you call her the next day?
Yeah, see?
Okay, did she answer?
Yeah.
That mean both of you guys like it wasn't a one night stand,
Yeah.
right? Otherwise, you know,
That's
when somebody gets stood up, somebody else liked it, the other person didn't, or either both of y'all didn't like it. It was just like again, and it could have been entertainment. It was just it was just one of them nights.
So the true definition of that one night stand is nobody follows through the next day. Is that's it?
That's
That's
what
it.
it is.
Ain't no I'll see you later or maybe
Right,
we'll
right.
I
did
just
it
don't
one
want
time.
y'all to
It's-
forget that it could be 6 months down the road.
Yeah.
It could be 3 weeks down the road.
Look at you.
It could be. I'm just saying, a relationship that you thought you was in, and it went down, and then it was over. One night stand. Sorry, my bad.
New definition,
it.
folks. Catch it.
Listen,
That's
ladies,
great.
I don't even know if
Great
these
advice.
people in this
I didn't look at
generation
it that
ever
way.
even
That's
heard of a
great.
one night stand. They don't. They
I'm
probably
trying to
don't
tell you
even
because that's
know
what they do. It's like, man, they are leaving people at hotels. They get on the text, boom, meet me at the hotel. You having sex? No.
I'm out.
They catching flights.
Now that's crazy.
They getting flued out.
Yeah,
and getting
that's
left.
true.
And
great.
getting
You better have some money.
better.
But
Gotta have something
why would you
back.
get flown out by a dude anywhere and not
expect-
think that you
He
know?
expects that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm paying for your flight to come out here, I done got this hotel. you
Because
gonna
there
get
was
in-
no discussion.
She
He
better-
was not saying, baby, when I fly you out here, girl.
Yeah, of course he
I want
won't
to
let
get
his
between
sword
them
be
thighs.
seen.
He
He's not
has to
gonna
say
do that.
something because you don't want to automatically assume that that's what it. Because sometimes people are just building friendships and relationships. You can fly me out and just be my friend. Now, if you fly me out and you
cute.
ain't, you
I'm not
have
flying you
not
out
yet-
nowhere. I'm not flying you out nowhere for free
But you know,
without
when
an
you get on that
expectation.
plane, the difference between the French slip.
Yeah, because y'all done
And-
talked
and
enough to
liking
know,
somebody.
like, oh, this nigga wants some. Oh, excuse me, this dude wants
And
some.
then just
Yeah.
okay.
He wants some.
Yeah, you
Everybody
you would
has
know,
a-
but sometimes we kind of get through overlooking that because they want to experience the experience. So it's like, okay,
What you mean?
meaning if he has flying her out, she's enjoying the experience.
Okay, but you think ain't nothing coming attached with that?
But I mean, he ain't gonna take it.
No, he not gonna take it. But I'm saying
So
no.
that's on him.
Okay, yeah,
There's
he
two
not gonna
people
take
with
it.
an experience here, and we're forgetting. The woman
Well-
has the experience of being catered to, flown out here, and everything else. But the person that's doing that, he has an experience in his
And
mind
she'll
as
give him a
well.
great time too.
And no, obviously not, because you
Maybe
already
not
told
on the
me
level
no.
that he wants.
You done already told me no.
Yes.
So this,
But does that
this
mean the party's over?
Yes.
'Cause I'm a
in
good
some
time.
people,
Yes.
no,
I'm
in-
a good
for some
time.
No, in some people's mind. But first of all, again, like you guys said, you, when you guys talking to these little girls, you got to tell them, right? A man has something in mind,
Yeah, that's
right?
important.
And if you don't bring it out, right, then as soon as you get here, it's like, okay, we can really have fun all night, but let's start out right now.
So
That
we-
way, I'm guaranteeing this fun
Well,
for
I
the
don't
rest
like
of the night.
miscommunication.
We
because
can't
I'm gonna
be
let them know.
oblivious to
Listen,
it.
just because you fly me out doesn't mean you're gonna get none.
Well, then you need to say that from
And
the
that's
jump.
what I do.
Right.
Say that
I
from the
do.
jump,
I
and then
do
I
say
can
that.
then I can
That's
cancel
the
So
your
when you
communication.
fly
ticket.
me out, just know this.
Well, then I'm gonna cancel your. Then I'm gonna cancel your
No,
Don't
but
ticket.
expect nothing.
but that's
But
communication.
it's not exactly.
Right, that's communication, because first of all, right, I can fly you out and we're friends,
Yes.
but something can happen tonight,
Yes.
right?
Unexpected.
Not unexpected, and that's the best way for
And
it to
it
go
is.
down.
I love
Organically,
that.
yes.
Right, but if I fly you out expecting something, then that's where the
Shame on
difference
you.
is. No, shame on us, because your ass is you're
He's
the
on
one that has to
plane,
get on.
yeah. And you have to do it.
Right.
But
Hell
again,
yeah.
I don't I don't go nowhere blind.
The key to
I
the
am a
story is
communicator.
securing that round trip ticket, ladies.
Oh, baby, oh, baby,
y'all
oh,
gotta
baby.
do.
No,
Yeah.
no, communication. If you
High five,
if you're not
sister.
fucking, just say I'm not fucking before you say yes to this flight.
Me.
Simple.
Flight,
Yes.
a
We not-
cruise, a trip anywhere,
anything.
all
All
that
day.
stuff.
Are not fucking right off the dribble.
And have your own money, ladies. Have your own money to get home, too, ladies.
Different things have happened
Yeah.
after they
Yes.
said it, but I respect what you say. I'm with you until you change your mind. Aggressive.
So this is a
When you
conversation that should
change
be.
your mind,
These
that's up
things
to
have
you.
to
I'm
be
with
talked
you.
about. They have to be
No, I
talked
think
about.
Communication.
communication is
Yeah.
great.
Communication.
You better. Because I
Yeah.
think right now,
Otherwise-
in regards to us, all of us are single in some way, shape, or form. And I think a lot of times our communication between male and female has changed so drastically where we don't connect at all. The only thing that's happening is bodies slapping. And that's
Right.
it. Nobody's talking, not even during sex.
No, I'm
As
fine.
much,
I'm
right?
fine. I'm
I like
fine.
it. I like to
I'm
talk
just
during
saying,
sex.
it's just
Yes.
the communication has changed. Like, what do we need to do in order for us to have better, happier relationships? What do you think we need to do to improve?
Slow down on the texting. Slow down on the social media stuff. If you're going to converse with somebody, call them. You know, back in the day, that's what you had to do. You had to pick up that phone and be like,
Yeah.
hello, man, I speak with Shireen. Shireen, who that boy on the phone? You know what I'm saying? You gotta call. You gotta speak to somebody. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
That's
You gotta
true.
be able to have a conversation.
And make them talk to you, too. Because a lot of
Exactly.
times people's attention span, even with phones, they quick.
Right.
All they want to know is where is it, what time, where we at, what's going on.
That's me.
I
And
make
then
it
they
a
off the
habit.
phone.
If I'm on a date with a woman, either I'm gonna turn my phone off, I'm gonna set my phone down. She gonna have my undivided attention.
What a gentleman!
You know
Look
what I'm
at
saying?
you.
And
All
you know, that's
six of
kudos,
them.
baby. Let me tell you, that gets a lot of respect from me.
Yeah.
I love for a man to be able just to focus on us, you know, during the date. I know you're busy sometimes too. It happens. But if you can enjoy the date,
Right.
you know, conversation and just really engage, that to me is, that speaks volume to me.
Do you have
Even
that?
to me.
Do you have that same energy on all the dates within the day? Like you treat them all like that,
She's
or
on these
just
day dates. Like,
just
he's a
you
serial
pick and
dater.
choose which one you're going to give that kind of energy
If
to?
I'm going out with you, you the most important person at that time.
How about that?
I like that. That's interesting.
I'm old school though. I'm old school though. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm old school. That's how I get down though.
love it.
I understand what a woman wants. I understand what she needs. I'm gonna give that to you at that time because that's what you want.
Okay, so
That's what
can
you
I put a
need.
pin in that?
Sure.
Because most time I noticed he was shaking his head. I just want to know, what is your take, Mo, when you're on a date with a female? Because we love you. You know, we like
Yeah.
smiling because we support
I'm
that.
keeping 100.
What happened, Mo? Why were you shaking your head?
Because I'm not doing all that.
I need to know what your date
I'm
looks
going
like.
to- I'm
Mo.
going
to the
Set us
bar,
up.
I'm
What
making
does your
sure.
date look like?
No, I'm going to the bar, make sure we have some drinks. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna do whatever. My phone go off. Man, I got responsibility. I got shit going on. My phone go off. It is what it is.
So
You
there's
need-
no face down on the
Nah,
phone.
hell
You're
nah.
not ignoring any calls.
No,
It
no,
does
no,
happen.
no.
She has to
Yeah.
understand
Do
that.
you say, excuse me, I need to take this call?
Nah, first of all, I tell you about my kids.
Okay.
So you know that you
Yeah,
have some.
The
This
whole
is what I
setup,
have.
right.
And so, you know, every phone call is important to me.
I know
I
that's
don't give a
right.
damn because I don't know what it is.
That's right.
You know,
Right.
Now, if I look at it and say, you know, some old crazy shit, I will hang it up. Mm-hmm. Right? Now, if a female calls, I want you to see that a female call. I want my phone to be right here. This is public ass shit.
So
So
you have
face
no
up.
secret.
You face
For
up.
now,
secret.
so he get in that relationship, and that phone will be like,
yeah,
this.
turn it
We
upside
We ain't
down.
gonna get in that relationship.
Put it on
So
side.
What do you
by
mean
the
we're
time
not?
we get- Huh?
What do you mean you're not
No,
getting in
because
that?
if I gotta turn my phone up the other way, then we're not gonna get in a relationship.
But you're the one turning the phone. Is what I'm saying.
But that's what he's saying.
If I gotta turn it over,
I gotta
once I
turn
turn
my
it
phone
over, that means I don't
no
trust you.
relationship
There's no
because now I
relationship.
can't
Got it.
be
I
real
don't,
with
I
you.
ain't messing with
Got
you.
it.
He
Wait,
wanted
wait,
to
no,
know
wait, wait, hold
everything.
on. Her, you
Know
don't trust
everything.
her because you gotta flip your phone.
If I flip my phone over,
That means I'm
already
doing something else.
man, my life is, I'm somewhere else.
Right. That doesn't mean you don't trust her.
No,
That's you. That's your
Now
action.
you gonna
No,
know
when
my
he's-
stuff. I don't trust you not to look at my phone.
So
They have men have a way of flipping it on the women. That has
No,
nothing
really,
to
when
do
I
with
don't
us.
care about you looking at my phone, it's
I'm
turned
looking.
over.
I ain't gonna
When I
lie.
turn it
I'm
over, I
seeing
don't
if
want you
Lisa
looking at my
calls.
phone.
They're looking.
That mean me and you
Lisa
we just on a
calls.
date.
Right.
Exactly.
I ain't trying to
That
get
means I got
serious
some
with
extra
you.
stuff going on.
Yeah, if I'm serious with you, my phone gonna be right there in the middle,
I respect
Yeah.
that.
and it's right there.
And
It
this is
is what it
something
is.
people
But I'm answering my phone.
As you should.
Because
know what
I
I'm
want to
saying?
hear what you say to Lisa anyway.
Exactly. Hey, girl.
I want to listen.
You know, I'm
I'm
out here.
like, I'm
sipping
with
my cocktail
I'm
and-
with my friend Shireen.
Uh-huh.
I'm with my friend Shireen. I'll call you
That's
later
what
on
I
after
wanna
we get.
hear.
I'm gonna tell you the truth because I want you to know that I am talking to Lisa
That's
in a
right.
different way. She
like
is a friend of mine,
Right.
right?
Makes sense.
Ain't
Now,
gonna
if
tr-
she's not a
you're
friend
not
of
gonna
mine,
treat her no different in front of people.
and
That's
right.
commendable.
Hold on, we
That's
date.
fake.
See, that's that
That's it.
Capricorn.
That's that good
we,
stuff.
We ain't,
Well,
we
see,
ain't
bro,
tripping.
you seem such like a realist, and why are we single right now? Are you choosing to be single right now?
I was in a relationship.
Oh, okay.
I was in a somewhat of a relationship, but
somewhat. What does that mean?
Months,
I knew what
years?
I was doing, but I can't say exactly what she was doing.
Was it
Okay.
months or years?
Right, and
before-
I'm sure that it was other things that was going on with her as well. We back and forth, and
Okay.
I guess I
So
prefer
is that a
to say-
relationship? I mean, if
I
you don't
said
know
we
what she's
were.
doing,
Well, yeah, no, it was a relationship because our time together is
Relating.
was about us.
Mm.
It wasn't about anything that she was doing outside of it. I wasn't
Okay.
talking about anything. I wasn't.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything anyway. Most of the time when I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship.
See?
I
You're
try
loyal?
my best.
You're faithful?
Yeah, I'm very loyal, faithful. But I could lean to the left. Being in the wrong situations every now and then, it happens. Right? I was
Men do
married for
fall
11
into bad
years, so I can't
situations
say that I was
sometimes.
100% loyal. But in my heart, I was.
But did you tell the
Right.
wife that you
Hell
did?
nah, why would I?
Why would you tell her yourself?
Because
Why
we
would
was
you tell
talking
your-
about
why would you tell
loyalty
yourself?
for a minute there.
That's not loyal.
That's not loyalty.
What did he
That's
do?
selfishness. That's selfishness. I want you to feel. I want to take the pain away from what I did and inflict it on you, so we both share it together. That is unfair. Let me
Yes.
deal. I deal with the demons that I created. Right? Now,
Right.
if I feel bad because I'm with Kenya and Shireen finds out, well, we don't have to. That's me. Let me deal with that. I don't want both of y'all to have everything.
carry it.
Yeah. Why?
Because you're going to get quit. That's why.
Yeah.
If you found out you getting broke up with. I'm quitting you.
You are.
That's the real reason why you don't want them to know.
Hey, but you gonna send it in a note.
But see, y'all say you gonna get quit. Y'all say y'all gonna quit him, but then
It's
y'all
quit.
don't end up quitting.
It's
Y'all end up saying, okay, well, let's work it out.
Yeah.
And figure, but that's because that's how women are. though.
Because that depends on how
because the man is saying, "Baby, I'm sorry, I love you.
I'm
Right.
do
I'm
better.
not gonna do
Better.
this no
I don't
more."
want to see you hurt like this. I'm not going to do it
and
anymore.
y'all
We hear
accept
all
that.
of the
And so the
words
men is
and
like,
you guys-
okay.
And because we love
Exactly.
him, we say, "Okay, okay, okay."
Right.
We always feeling
We
sorry
think we
for
could
ninjas.
fix a man.
Right.
That's our
Some men
natural.
think they can fix a woman.
We all come with
All of this is
something.
gonna go back and forth because everything y'all say, I got something for you. That's
No,
what
it's
y'all
true,
brought me
because it
here
goes
for.
in-
Yes.
Yes.
And it goes both
Yes.
ways. It,
It
does.
has
Because
to.
yeah. I mean, I agree,
Right.
but there's just certain things that men do. And
Did.
this is my thing.
Did.
Do.
Because there were certain things that women, if we're gonna put it that way,
I didn't even
Did.
tell you what it was that he
Okay.
did.
Sorry.
And
Okay.
It's mutual mode.
you gotta
It's
wait
mutual.
for the question. Wait
It's
for it, baby.
mutual.
Wait for it. But this is my thing. It is really behooves me how men can actually do things and expect the woman to forgive them. And then they know if they think about the woman doing
What?
that to them,
Yeah.
they couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
So that pressure of them knowing the level of pain that would occur, how they can relate to the pain that they would experience versus it being them doing it to the woman. So what I mean by that is if they basically are disloyal or if they've lied or if they've done something that's
Cheated.
for a portrayal, they know how they would feel. And they can quickly put themselves, oh, I can't handle that. Oh, no, I can definitely handle that. However, they can do it to a woman and expect them to forgive them over and over again.
But see, I think that's where you're wrong at. We don't expect you. See, that's the key word.
Okay.
Expect.
What are you
Because you're
thinking?
asking for forgiveness. You won't walk away and say, baby, you don't deserve me because I messed this up.
Well, I had a partner who got caught by two women. They walked up on him at the same time, and he was like, "You know what?
You know
I don't
what? And you
deserve
know-
neither
and
one
you
of
know
y'all."
what?
He was like, "I don't deserve
He was a
You know
better-
what? You know what? But the one-
And that
but-
turned
but-
around for the women because they both still wanted them.
No, they finished
And I
dinner.
know that.
They finished dinner, talked about it, and realized what they both lost.
The women did.
Now,
The women did?
not saying,
They
right?
probably looked at the whole spectrum of the
Situation and said,
situation
"You
and
know what?
assessed it.
Right? He was still a good friend. He was still a good person.
He just wasn't a good
He just no.
mate.
He was caught in a triangle between two women.
So if he would have kept it 100
Which
from
he-
the gate with
if
both
they
of
would've
them,
kept
Which
it
he
100.
could have.
there could
and
have
that's
been.
one of the most
Which he
valuable
really
lessons I've
could
learned.
Keep it
have.
From one of my
100.
You don't even understand.
No, wait a minute. It's not over. Check us out next week with more Sass in the City in the Minds of Men, Part 2.